world and communication business. While I have the privilege of being the last speaker, I can tell you proudly that L&T is one of the few companies which have the early mover advantage into the implementation of smart cities from the technology perspective. Okay, being the last speaker, let me run through very quickly. So while from L&T perspective, we have a dedicated business unit on security solutions, smart cities, and communication. We've been working on this for the last 3 years with various cities. We actually one of the early mover in the smart cities domain, because while we have been talking about the processes, technology best practices in the various parts of the world, India, we started off with Jaipur, then moved into Nagpur, Pune, Vizag. Most of these smart cities are in the execution phase. Some are completed in various stages of the execution. One of the key things here is every city is learning, every project, the system integrators are learning, and I'm sure every project we are progressing is going to have more wisdom that is coming through leveraging the best practices in the previous projects. I'll run through. Initially, some of the smart cities started off with only technology elements on the street. Then it moved into connectivity and basic infrastructure and having a command center and city surveillance. Then actually, Pune actually has come up with larger smart city elements wherein 6 kilometers of the city will be developed from the technology perspective, having emergency call boxes, from addressing the environment issues and so on and so forth. And then one of my earlier speakers was talking about Raipur. That was one of the projects that has also kicked off in between. And then recently we started off Vizag Smart City, which is one of the integrated smart city, which has got ERP also. So basically what we are trying to address is, yes, this is a journey for the last 2 years, and we have been learning over the period of time, and every best practice is being actually carrying forward to the next level of execution. Some of the cities we have done is, we did traffic management and surveillance in Gujarat, then we did in Mumbai. Currently we are executing in Hyderabad. But let me end with this one particular slide, wherein there are quite a few learnings. I think as an industry and as customers, we have been deliberating for some time what should be the right timelines for execution. There are quite a few issues in execution from the single window clearance point of view. And every project we are actually redefining some of these citizen-centric outcomes. We also need to address the technology obsolescence, and we need to have significant deliberation on the monetization models, what works, what doesn't work. So these are some of the the thoughts for food for thinking with the industry and with the customers and with the consultants. And I'm sure every project we keep moving on, it will lead to a good implementation in India, and it will start. Okay, thank you very much.